All right, folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga, and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And right now, you're looking at my Freightliner going, Bugga, what happened? It's all tricked out. Yeah, it is. And I apologize because I wanted to do this with you folks, but I had an issue. You see, the game, and I drove it just fine, did the delivery, took it to the garage, started tricking it out, got almost finished tricking it out, and the game crashed. And I don't know if you guys know, but when a game crashes using Bandicam, the footage is ruined. You can't use it. So, with that being said, I went and I got, or I've still had. Right now I'm using for safety's sake. We're going to use fraps for now in case the game crashes. Because if the game crashes with fraps, the footage is still usable. That is one bonus point into fraps' favor. We'll use fraps for now. If things continue to be steady and stable, we'll go back to Bandicam. Because see, with fraps, I also have to render as well as upload, and it can be really fucking annoying. But I apologize. You didn't get to see me take the maiden voyage in the truck, but you get to see me take the maiden voyage in my new tricked out truck. So let's load up here, and then I can show you what I did while it rains. So let's fire it up. That sounds so good. Let's make sure all of our lights are on. And then let's turn our lights on. And let's high beam these suckers. There we go. So that you can see them well. And then we got our whirlies up top. We got two roar horns mounted on the top and on the sides. We got a nice big dish of lights, two big spotlights up top. We got a nice little front set of lights here, as you can see around the grill. Under the grill, we have alternating red and orange. I have changed the mirrors to paint so that they match. Of course, we have an 8x4 short chassis. The long chassis didn't look quite right to me. We also have side skirts. On the back, we have extra tanks. I don't know if that actually adds to my actual fuel, but it looks nice. And up top, we got long pipes coming out the top. You can't see them really well, but there I've got, brake lights, directionals. You see they work. And were I to back up, as you can see, lights working. Then you can see directional lights working there, as well as I got side lights, brake lights, directional. So, yeah. It all looks pretty cool, huh? I like it. Some people may say it's a little too busy, but I personally like it, so. Anyways, let's take a look at our job market for the area, which I guess is here. Oh no, we're here. Yeah, it's so difficult. There. No trailers particularly stand out. That goes to somewhere we haven't been. As does that. Nah. There's nothing particularly interesting in any of these trailers, which is depressing. We'll take this one, and it's 1,255 miles. So at about 625 miles, we'll stop. And then we'll do the other 625 tomorrow. Might as well. Basic trailer for the maiden voyage of the tricked out truck, I suppose. My direction is still on. I think she looks awesome. We will need mirror, and I'm outside the truck for now. So... let me go. She's probably not going to have the best turning radius with the doubles, but... and, well, we're stopping. Let's go back inside the truck. All our high beams are on, so let's fix that. Let's get our directional. Let's get that. I don't like using fraps again, but for the safety's sake of this voyage, we're going to use fraps. And if this voyage goes well, then we will use Bandicam again. Because see, with Bandicam, I don't have to render the footage. I don't have to go through an extra step. Bandicam, I can record it straight as is, you know. And Bandicam is a little bit less of a resource hog, but what is what is. You know, you can't help it. Yo, can I like get some green lights? Would that be possible? Yeah, so to trick out the truck, I had to take out another loan. That was fun. I was gonna say I know there's a car coming even though I can't see it. I actually don't need the floating bob for now. Yes, I have the nameplate. I may take the nameplate out because I don't like the look of it on the inside. So I may take the nameplate out later. But for now I have the nameplate in the front which says One Big Bugga. Forgetting we have I forgot we have an 18-speed transmission now. So, really? It's time to go to old tactics. You'll have to forgive me, I'm a little bit frustrated that I did everything that I did and all that footage got ruined. I mean, completely ruined. And that just really sucks. That everything I talked about got lost. The maiden voyage got lost. You guys don't get to see that and everything that happened. And it just really sucks, you know? But on the other hand, I'm not stand some because, well, that's the nature. That's the nature. Just want to look here. High beam it up. Let's get rid of that. F2. I want to take a screenshot. Okay. Oops. No. One. I don't know. I may want to go back to the 13-speed transmission. It was actually pretty good. The 18-speed may be a little much. I don't know if we really need 18 speeds to haul everything with a freaking 1,000 horsepower engine. Oh, yeah. My high beams are on again. Yeah, I started really low here. But we're going to run with the 18 speed for now, and I'll decide by the end of the trip if I want to keep it or not. It's really going to depend on its top end speed. This town's killing me. Do you even know what you're doing? Better stay green because I am rolling. Really going to depend on the cruise speed of the truck if I stay with the 18 speed. You know what? I think I'm going back to the 13 speed. Yeah, I'm going back to the 13 speed. It had a much better cruising speed than this. And it had a decent download pull. What a waste, man. Putting all this bling and this heavy chassis and this super powered motor, and we're hauling fucking produce. I think it's produce anyways. Bananas, yeah, produce. We're hauling 20 tons of bananas. Oops, that was the wrong button. That was the wrong button again. Alright, let's fix that without crashing. And here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to the 13 speed. It was better than this. God, man, this traffic. You're killing me. Being passed by a freaking... Oh, you're slow. Now the chassis on this truck is actually better. The chassis on this truck is actually better for... Not the chassis. The transmission is better for heavy hauls. But I'm thinking with the 13 speed and 1,000 horsepower under the hood, we're going to be fine. So I'm really not overly concerned. Oops, we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, by the way. We got air horns. That's our regular horn. So, even though I told the story, and I'm not one to want to really tell it again, I'm going to anyways because I promised you guys why I love Freightliner so much. I mean, first off, this mod is amazing. Whether it was Freightliner, Kenworth, or whatever, I'd be. It happens to be Freightliner, which also has a soft spot for me. But why do I love Freightliner so much? Well, it's simple, really. When I was about 16, 17 years old, maybe I was living in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Maybe even been 15, I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But I know I was in my teens because I was going to high school. I was going to Plymouth South, which was the brand new high school that was built because the Plymouth population was getting too big for Plymouth North. So they had to build a new high school and divide the children that were going there. So anyways, sorry, my mind just decided to go off on a little trip of its own. So anyways, in Plymouth, every Thanksgiving, they had a big parade. It was pretty big. You know, Plymouth being where the very first Thanksgivings took place, birthplace of America and all that. So I always used to go and watch the parade because why not? It was a 15-minute walk. I mean, I walked up the same road to the same area that I used to walk from my bus stop. Pretty simple. And I'd go and I'd watch the parade. And of course, I always just loved the very first part of the parade more than anything else. Just the fire trucks. Love the fire trucks. I remember this was also the first year that Plymouth got to display its Ultra Firebreaker truck. Firebreaker heavily wooded areas, and they're basically to help make firebreaker lines. You know, where they clear out trees and other stuff, brush and whatnot, in the hopes to create a line that the fire won't cross, and hopefully contain and stop the fire. I'm pretty sure the speed limit is lower than 100, so we're going to slow down. Let me just see if we can avoid speeding tickets for now. So, anyways, the new Firebreaker truck was awesome. It looked like a big deuce-and-a-half truck with a much heavier body on it, and it was just massive. The breaker bars that came off the front, they're just these huge steel bars that come off the front, a big cross-member bar that did the actual pushing, man. It looked like they were a foot around. The bars came like 6 feet out from the truck. It was just a huge. And I remember being really impressed by it. I've always loved big, heavy trucks. So after a little while, after the trucks go by, I'm just kind of sitting on the sidewalk, chilling out, watching the parade go by, and suddenly I start hearing this big old air horn. I'm like, what the fuck? Usually there's nothing that comes down the parade line after the fire trucks that uses an air horn. Anything that pulls the floats tend to be like SUVs or tractors. So, gee, what is that sound? I look up the hill and I see this big red hump coming up over the top of the hill. And I'm looking at it and it's just this bright fire engine red. And when it finally, the whole thing crested over the top, it was this amazing looking red and chrome big rig. And I mean, as bright and shiny as could be. It was so red, Superman had lost his powers around it. It was that red. I kid you not. And the chrome, oh, the chrome would hurt your eyes if the sun was shining at the wrong moment. Excuse me. It was just chrome truck. So, man, it floored the hell out of me. Can I, like, squeeze this tight enough? Because this car should outspeed the truck. Once we get, or the bus, once we get... Man, they really need to fix this. Once you hit this straight, you should be on the gas. Go. There we go. So, I remember looking at it going, what the hell kind of truck is that? And as it finally came across directly in front of me, I saw the logo on it, Freightliner. I was like, whoa, that's a Freightliner? And this was the first, I don't know if it was the first year that they had built this. The guy that was driving it wanted to put it in the parade to show it off, because he was a private owner and he just bought the truck and he wanted to show it off. I could understand why. It looked amazing. So, man, I'm just trying to figure out how to describe it. It was the first truck I'd ever seen that was made aerodynamic. You know, when you think of American trucks, yeah, you think of the blocky look, but it's still awesome. You know, you think the old tough trucks. You think the hood, which is a separate piece over the engine, the cab, which is a separate piece sitting on the chassis, and then if it has a sleeper, the sleeper usually looks separate from the rest of the truck as well. It looks like it was just another box. Actually meant to stop there. That's all right. We still get enough gas, I think. But you know, you think of it like that. It has that boxy, unaerodynamic look to it, but you know, still look cool. Well, this is the first one that was kind of like unibody looking, where the whole entire body outside, well, first off, wasn't metal, was like the fiberglass, and was sculpted to be aerodynamic, and you know, was all that unibody look to it. And it had the big sleeper on it, you know, the really big, not like the long line kind sleeper, but like you see on this truck, the really big, long sleeper cab on it. It just looks so impressive. And I fell in love right then and there with Freightliner. Plus, the name's pretty cool, honestly, Freightliner. You know, a lot of worth, Peterbilt, and I can understand why, honestly, but I've always loved Freightliner, and I never want to see Freightliner taken away in any way, shape, or form. And I mean, I know probably never will, but still. Just how I feel about it. I love my Freightliner. How we doing on mileage, Jack? Another couple 100 miles to go. Gotta be watching for gas stations now. I want to get fuel. I threw fuel faster in this truck with the 18 speed than I was with the 13 speed. So I want to fix that. Well, obviously I'm going to fix that when I go back to the 13 speed. But what I'm saying is I want to make sure I get a full tank for the rest of this trip. I should probably have my lights on right now, considering I'm having a hard time seeing my dashboard. Doesn't that look beautiful behind us? Man, this would be a perfect screenshot right now. There's no straight road. I'd have to be on a road with no vehicles around me to do it. I'm still having connection issues with my modem, but the technician that's been monitoring things has finally figured that the information that he's getting back is most commonly caused by bad Cat 5 cables, meaning that the cables that run from the computer to the modem is going bad. You know, there's something wrong with it. But to make sure, considering the fact that everything else out, I'm getting sent a new modem, new power cord, new phone cord to plug into the modem. Two new Cat 5 cables. Because, shit, I don't know what the speed limit is. Well, let's just hope it's under, yeah. Two new Cat 5 cables so that I can hook them up to the computer and to the new modem. Because the second thing I have hooked up to my modem is actually my TV. From time to time, I'll watch YouTube on my TV. Sleeping, I'll put my TV on and let YouTube run on my TV. So that's pretty cool. I'm running out of fuel. I don't think I've seen another gas station. Hopefully we can make it there. That's the closest one. So what I need to do at this point is slow it down. I need to start nursing it. So we take it down a couple. Yeah, I'm ripping through fuel with this 18 speed. I really am. I gotta go back to the 13. We should make it okay. What has our, yeah, see, we're doing 47 liters per like 100, and that's not good. We should be doing less than that. It was better with the 13 speed. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to aim for. I didn't pass it yet, right? Pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I was getting better gas mileage out of the 13 speed, so we are going to change to that. Doesn't help that the engine's 1,000 horsepower. It probably guzzles. Here we go. We made it. Okay, maybe not there, but right after this. Phew. Shh. This mod's awesome. About 700 liters. Probably holds around 800, I'm thinking. Alright. How much further, guys? About another 75-ish. I'm actually going to leave this up now for now, so that I can tell while driving. So they're going, well, Sunday at 8:40. What? That should be daytime, not Sunday. I realize I'm looking at the estimated time of arrival. So our first rest stop after about 6:50 is what we're going to call it. I know that's shorter than normal, but like I said, man, I just did a run and I did all kinds of talking. My throat's a little sore already, so I need to chill, to be honest with you. Like I said, I've got to render this thing now and upload it, so I'm just going to keep it short for now. I don't know how to like show you just how much I'm loving this. This run is just truly fantastic. Alright, so any rest stop from this point on, and we're gonna call it. Hopefully we get an interesting trailer soon. We get a big trailer. Tank. And I mean like military tank, not like, well, although a big, you know, actual like water tank or something would be nice as well. There's so many directionals on this thing. Up top, in the back, on the sides. If somebody don't know I'm moving over, they've got issues. But everything's seeming pretty good so far, so we may be able to switch to Bandicam. I'm going to keep fraps handy though from now on. I'm not going to get rid of it. Just in case. I like Bandicam much more than I like fraps, but fraps has proven to have its value. And one of its values is if a game All right, rest point. Anytime now, because the longer I go, the shorter the next vid is. Any day now, rest point. Any day now. Possibilities up ahead? No. Yeah, I know. I cut the corner. Well, yeah. Well, maybe. Yep. There we go. All right. We've gone about 40 more miles than we wanted to, but it'll do. Besides, we're pretty close to our rest limit anyways. We're actually not that far off. So, oh, no trucks here. I'm amazed. Let's just take a quick peek outside. How she looks. All lit up. I want to get the trailer. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Thank you. I want to get a screenshot of our front here. Let's put the whirlies on. Nah, that don't matter. Because that just looks smexy. Really did. Alright. Alright. High beams off. Engine off. Let's get some rest. Alright, folks. That's going to be me done for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've been enjoying bringing it to you. So far, so good. I'm going to use fraps for the second part. And if that doesn't crash, then we'll switch to Bandicam. And we'll continue using Bandicam. If the game crashes again at some point and it ruins the footage, then I'm going to go to fraps and stay with fraps to record this. It's not something I prefer, but in the light of my sanity and not having to re-record things, not having to miss out on things like the maiden voyage of our brand new truck and getting to see me trick it out, yeah, we're going to go with what works. So until next time, folks, this is going to be one big bugger. I'm going to be signing out. I'll see you then.